Once again, Amanda and I are headed for the Reichstag. We've booked a time to be able to go in and see the dome. Marco! Marco! See, the problem is Amanda's too quiet when playing Marco Polo. She never polos loud enough for me to hear. Ah, I found her. We're in the Reichstag. You can see the dome. This is the roof of the Reichstag. It looks a lot like the Sony Center. Did the Sony Center copy the Reichstag, or did the Reichstag copy the Sony Center? Hey look, there's the Sony Center. Speaking of,
Reichstag came first, but the dome's clearly a lot.
Download some knowledge into our brain baskets about the Reichstag.
So the Reichstag is pretty old, destroyed a bit. 1933, after Hitler came to power, there was a fire in the Reichstag, and some people think the communists did it, some people think Hitler did it, blame the communists to consolidate his power more. It was really close, during the Cold War though, it was really close to the wall. This site, so now East Germany or West Germany was supposed to use Berlin as its capital, so when they reunified, there was a long debate about whether they would bring the capital first of all back to Berlin or not.
I knew that.
And then whether or not they would redo the Reichstag. But I think part of moving the capital back here was part of the healing process. Maybe to this dome.
So this is the beautiful river.
The River Spree. The Central Park in Munich is bigger than Central Park in New York.
And this is the top of the Reichstag. So this is Berlin from its political heart. And if you look out at this expanse, wait, I'm zooming. You can see so many church spires. Just of the kind you rarely see in Australia. What's that over there?
Man's favourite building in Berlin.
It's the Fernsehturm.
That's what I just said.
Flag flapping in the wind. Dad, I know you said that I had a habit of finding the nerdiest tourist attractions in Berlin to visit, but God, this is cool.
What could be cooler than going to the top of a giant glass dome on the Parliament building that is lots of years old?
But the Reichstag is beautiful and it's very old, which is incredibly terrible language. The Reichstag is an incredible structure. It's an awesome artifact. A historical jewel. I'm gonna say a historical House of Parliament, drenched with the sweat and tears of politicians from thousands of years. It's not thousands of years old, is it? You say goodbye, and I say hello.
What's that devastation? Hitler never set foot in the Reichstag building. This is the photo I was looking for, with the balcony of the Reichstag building from which they proclaimed the Weimar Republic in 1918.
So the Reichstag, according to this, was completed in 1893. So this is some of the expanse of the Tiergarten that you can see all around the Reichstag. So much green in such a big city. Even more of the Tiergarten, leading up to one edge of it, Brandenburg Tor. There is the Angel of Vengeance and Doom. The eagle represents the fact she's going to rip everybody's faces off. You may have noticed from yesterday's video, probably not today's because I only recorded us singing once, we sing a lot. So we just had a guy who was pointing that we should walk to the left and we both started singing.
Yep, exactly on cue, in sync. We're amazing.
To the left, to the left.
Everything you own in a box to the left.
Yeah, we sing a lot. Just the world is filled with happy songs.
Yes.
We're like Disney princesses, only with rock songs.